We are a Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper household only. Hi, my name is Hannah Michelotti. I'm a public speaking and presentation coach in Portland, Oregon, and I work with corporate and creative professionals like all of you to speak with clarity, confidence, and charisma. If you're new here, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Your average, regular, mundane, humdrum, insert adjective that is similar to those here, activities that you do in your everyday life are chock full of stories. And in this video today, I'm going to show you a technique to mine those stories. In more layman's terms, I am going to be giving you tangible tips that you can use to find the gold nuggets in your life that have stories attached to them, so you can use them in your presentations, your speeches, your talks, and your conversations. I do the following exercise that I'm about to walk you through with my clients. The first thing you need to do is write down 5 of your basic routine activities that you do on a daily basis. And do not pull an HR stunt on me and be like, well, every day is different at this job. I hated that in interviews. You sit down, you're like, well, tell me about what an average day looks like on the job here at this company that I'm dying to work for because I need to get paid. And the HR rep or whoever you're talking to was like, well, every day is different. Please give me some specifics about day-to-day activities. Please give me specifics. Write down 5 activities that you do on a daily basis. Things like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, going to the bathroom, making lunch. Maybe you don't eat lunch. You make dinner, you watch TV, you feed the animal, you feed the child. Those are regular, basic, everyday activities that most people categorize as boring. Second, what you are going to do is pick out the nuances in these activities. For example, this is topical. I was just passing by the bathroom and I was looking at the toilet paper roll, and we only use Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper in our household. That is a specificity, that is a nuance to the going to the bathroom process. It is my husband's ride or die toilet paper. I learned it the hard way. I tried to buy something else, but no, I was asked, did you purchase Charmin Ultra Soft? Because this feels different. We only use that in our household. And don't worry, I'm getting to a story about it. Step 3, after you have listed the 5 basic activities you do and attached specificity and nuance to them, those can be things like brands, why you purchased one thing or another, where you got what you use, subscriptions. Once you've attached that specificity or that nuance, you are then going to attach the story associated to said specificity or nuance. Why do we use Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper only? It is the only toilet paper my husband prefers. He will pay an arm and a leg to get this toilet paper. You might be asking yourself, what did you do during the pandemic? It's an excellent question. When we got married, the first year traditional gift is paper. I came home the night of our 1-year anniversary and I found our queen size bed was covered in not 1, but 2 layers deep of Costco sized packs of Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper and a ton of other paper accessories that I have used for years. Note cards, paper towels, card stock. He even had 8.5 by 11 packs of paper for our printer. It was the funniest gift. That toilet paper, I am not joking, lasted probably 2 years. But because we already had that baseline of a stash, we went and continued to buy more toilet paper so we could never run out of toilet paper, because we would never want to run out of Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper, would we? I hear you. You can come on out now. Oh, maybe he wasn't coming down the stairs. Could have sworn you were. Was hearing things. So for years, we had a stockpile of Charmin Ultra Soft toilet paper. And that is why, during the pandemic, we never ran out, because we had so much from previous years of toilet paper. It would be the worst thing on the planet, and it has been the worst thing on the planet, to run out of toilet paper. I bought Charmin Ultra Strong one time, and I was questioned, did you buy Ultra Soft or Ultra Strong? Because this feels different. And sure enough, I had purchased Ultrasong and he could tell the difference. We have one kind of toilet paper in our household, and that is Charmin Ultra Soft. You best believe it. Once you have that story attached, the fourth step in this process is you need to share your story out loud. When we just think about concepts and ideas, they stay in the left side of our brain. They don't actually have meaning attached to them until we move them to the right side of the brain. And when we move them to the right side of the brain, we attach meaning through language. When we say concepts out loud, they take on different meaning and different matter. It's why when you've ever practiced a presentation, a speech, or a talk, the words that you use sound different in your head than they do coming out of your mouth. And that is why it's so important to try your stories out loud. You have a specific way that you speak and communicate, and you'll only learn what that is when you say your stories out loud. Many people that I run into often say, "But I'm so boring, Hannah. My life is not interesting." I say the boring, the better. Boring typically means you have routine activities. And when you have routine activities, you are able to share nuances and specificity and stories out loud with other people, which creates connection. People connect with you because of similarities in their life and lived experiences. So sharing the boring and the mundane is one of the best things you can do, because other people are gonna go, "Oh yeah, I also had to drive the kids to school today because they missed the bus. Oh yeah, we had to bring everybody home from school because someone tested negative for COVID in the classroom." That is a shared experience with other people. You want to share the humdrum, the normal, and the boring, because that is what everyone does on a daily basis. All right, you've made your list of 5 boring, basic, average things that you do on a daily basis. You have written them down. You have, second, attached specificity and nuance to them. Third, you have figured out the stories attached to those basic average things that you do with specificity and nuance. And fourth, you have put them to words. You have said them out loud. How do you then transition that story to something useful and meaningful at work, whether it's in a presentation, a speech, a talk, a conversation with a manager, or your team? How do you relate that concept to other people? That is a video you can stay tuned for. That is also a concept I go into extreme depth about in my 10-week signature program, Present with Confidence. We spend an entire week on storytelling, how to craft your stories, what components of your story matter the most, and probably most importantly, how to take pieces of your story and make sure they are connecting with your audience. Because if your story isn't connecting with your audience, there's not a lot to it. Your audience is there to connect with you. Your audience is there to see an authentic person that's not just a talking head, actually work towards making a connection with them. I show you how to do that. For more information on Present with Confidence, the waitlist opens in February of 2022, and you can find the link down below in the description box. I will also put the link right here in the video if you would like to manually type that in. Again, my program is called Present with Confidence. It's a 10-week long program that takes you through 3 phases of building your confidence, creating connection with others, and practicing, polishing, and perfecting your performance. And that last piece is all about nonverbal communication, what you wear, and how you appear. This 10-week program is a professional development program that gives you all of the speaking skills and tools you need to be successful in your career and advance in your career. That is all I have for you today on how to mine the stories from your average, typical, normal activities that you do on a daily basis. I will catch you next time.